Yo, what's happening, world? My name's Raheem Flowers, and you know, everybody's supposed to be quarantining themselves and social distancing, but due to this good weather, everybody's saying fuck that. But anywho, I just wanted to speak briefly, or relatively briefly, about a situation pertaining to, the champ, Mr. Floyd Money Mayweather, and his situation regarding his daughter, Yaya Mayweather, and her being dignitized by none other than a rapper, relatively new, named NBA Youngboy. And, there's just been a reoccurring theme of her being violent, her being ratchet, her being aggressive towards NBA Youngboy, and I believe the other chick that he's with. It's all happened in Miami, I believe. And all I'm seeing is all these females are perpetuating a cycle that goes on, especially in the so-called black community, but just goes on in society, and more specifically, and especially Western society, of being attracted to a dude who is into criminology, who's into that, who's about that life. Like, honestly, this is the type of stuff that makes me not feel bad for females when they find themselves in cahoots with these dudes who will smack the shit out them, verbally abuse them, and then they'll go back to them. Going back to what I said about being dignitized. They don't care about dudes being a blue collar hard worker, and girls in my generation and Generation Z really don't give a damn about that collectively. You have certain exceptional women, of course, but you gotta get to the root of the problem. You gotta get to the core, you feel me? And unfortunately, Yaya found herself being arrested. I'm getting this on Top Buzz, and I'm like, damn, man, Floyd Mayweather can't catch a break, man. The mother of his children died, and he had another relative, I think one of his uncles that died. Man, Floyd can't catch a break, man. And I'm sure somewhere T.I. is rubbing his hands like Birdman, Clifford Harris. Like, damn. But yeah. It's just ridiculous how there's not too much to even talk about going on in the world. There really isn't. But, I had to it's unfortunate that we had to be under quarantine, and it's also unfortunate that free speech is still being tampered with. It's being tampered with the likes of simps. It's being tampered with the likes of scorned women, and especially scorned black women. It's being tampered with by people who are immersed in cultural Marxism. And I'm saying these things to say, Brother Kel wanted me to do him a favor the other day, and that's because he's in Facebook jail, once again, unfortunately, because of a post that he made about a black woman who was a nurse, and she was just standing, and she just had a posture where she was just looking very irritated, angry, agitated, like she didn't want to be there. She probably didn't. Probably jealous and hating on people who have been laid off because of COVID-19. But how is it that Oprah, Tyler Perry, and shows like The Real, all these media outlets could go and dog these black men all day, and they've had generations and decades of success from it? But somebody like Brother Kel makes a post that didn't even last 5 days, and they want to give him that 30-day Facebook jail, and then extend it from 2 extra days from what he told me. Like, that's some BS, man. That's how you know all hope is lost, man. You can't do nothing, you can't say nothing. That's the world that we live in currently. Man, this world is hexed. But you know, everything's gonna fall back in place. And honestly, this gives us a chance to hit the restart button. But that's all I gotta say for now, everybody. Peace out. One love.